Alrighty, we are back. Wabam. So we've got, oh, hang on. There we go. That was not showing for some reason. I'm going to preface this stream by saying you can probably tell I am very, very ill. That is why I'm wrapped up in my capybara onesie. Because it's so cold. I've gotten the flu. And yeah, man. Look, I'll be honest. I don't care about this game. I really don't. I said this about the Bournemouth game. I was apathetic towards that. This one's even worse. Because, let's be honest, as long as we don't draw, I don't care what the result is. Obviously, I want Chelsea to win. I always want Chelsea to win. But us losing is also a good outcome. It's just been reported that our supposed new manager has now been blocked by Mark Keller, so Rosinia's not coming in. So yeah, we might have to suffer through Callum McFarlane ball for the rest of the season. Xavi's not coming. Any manager worth their salt's not coming. We're probably going to end up with, honestly, someone like John Terry or someone who has never managed before. Some reason I feel like we get a result today. Honestly, I was thinking the same thing. I was really, really thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, you know what? It would be so us to get a result here. Then I saw the back line and I went, okay, never mind. Which we will talk about in a second here. But yeah, so obviously I want Chelsea to win. I don't think we will. This is Man City. They've got some players back today. They've got a very, very strong lineup, which we'll look at in a minute. Yeah, oh, I forgot to do the thing again. Oh, man. One of these days I'll remember how to do this. I'll remember how to stream. There we go. Whoa. We've got this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Right, excellent. We've done that now. And yeah, we can move into... Is this the right thing? I think it's this. Whoa. Okay, so this is the City lineup. Pretty standard for them. They're playing some variation of a 4-3-3. They got Donnarumma in goal, Nunez as the right back, O'Reilly as the left back, Rodri as the lone six, and then you've got Bernardo Silva and Reinders as the two further forward midfielders, Phil Foden, Cherki, and Erling Haaland as the front three. Interesting thing for them is that their bench is really, really weak. The only kind of, players that are kind of well-known, established stars here are Doku, Ake, I guess you could say Kusanov, Lewis is there as well. The rest of these players are very, very inexperienced. Obviously Trafford, but he's not going to come off the bench, he's a goalkeeper. So they don't have a lot of depth, which is something to look out for. So maybe later on in the game, maybe we grow into the game a little bit here. Also, Bernardo Silva is the captain today, which is a bit weird. Doesn't Rodri normally captain them? I'm not sure. But there we are. As for the Chelsea lineup, and this is something. I'm gonna go from the top to the back because the top is good, right? So this is the Chelsea lineup. We have João Pedro, the front four: João Pedro, Neto, Palmer, Esteval. Great. Midfield, we have Enzo and James. Obviously, no Moises Caicedo today because he is suspended because the referees absolutely fucking hate us and booked him for literally nothing. And then the back line is Jesus. We have no Kukurea, he's still injured, so Gusto plays at left back. We have Badiashile in instead of Wes. Chalabar in at right centre back, that's pretty standard. Josh is playing at right back today. Good to see him playing a little bit more, but the circumstances in which he's playing is not the greatest. And then we have Philip Jurgensen in there. We've given, over the last year, maybe year and a half, we've been giving Robert Sanchez a tough time. In the last few months, he has been absolutely superb, and I don't think it would be far-fetched for me to say that a lot of the points we have gained this season have been solely down to Robert Sanchez being absolutely heroic in net. I have absolutely no faith in Jurgensen at all, ever, anytime he steps on the pitch, and I genuinely believe that if they just shoot on goal, they're probably just going to score, let's be honest. So... yeah. So this is not great. We will go into the bingo card, and I need to move into this one. Wabam. moving to the bingo card, because there's some things on here which are fun. We can actually tick one off immediately, and that's Andre Santos doesn't start. I just knew it, man. I was like, there's no way that like Caicedo is going to be suspended and they're going to play our other central defensive midfielder. Nah, we'll play someone else there instead. We have, as normal, we have a set piece goal. We have who? This is for if someone off the City bench that isn't one of those established stars that I mentioned comes off the bench. Someone like Heskey. We have Com's Curse, Portuguese goal scorer. There's a lot of Portuguese players in the lineups today, so we might be able to get that. We have a red card. We have Josh midfield drive, as we often see. We have pop it on wrists. This is for, again, Philip Jurgensen, which I guarantee there's going to be a shot on goal that he saves it, but it still goes in. Mono changes his mind on a decision. We have Enzo goal/assist. We have over 3 yellows. Smash the gates as normal. The free space in the middle, which we'll decide at the end. Clean sheet. I don't know why I kept this on here. This is not happening. This is just simply not happening. Cobham grad involvement. We have a correct prediction. I've gone 3-1. Normally, I would say 3-1 to Chelsea. I think this is going to be 3-1 to Man City. I really don't think we're winning this game, but hopefully the mono jinx kicks in as ever, and they maybe the tides change. I did get the prediction right last time, so hopefully we don't get it right this time. We have ref screws Chelsea. We have Benoit blunder. Again, this is just if Benoit Badiashile has some kind of mistake, individual error, something like that. We have 3 points. Camera operator has a mare. We have McFarlane ball in full flow. We finally had to take off Maresca from this, which is really sad. We have forgot the timer. Cole x Steve, and then unlikely goal scorer for the player of the match today. I've predicted Steve Esteval to get player of the match. I think he's the only real thing which I'm actually looking forward to in this game, if I'm being honest, just to see him up against Nico O'Reilly. I think that'll be quite a fun prospect to see that. I don't know what's happened to Sanchez. I think he must be injured. Either that or we did have reports with all of this, background stuff happening. We did have reports that like some senior players were a bit kind of pissed off at the decision to sack Enzo Maresca or to let him go or what have you. I wonder if Sanchez is one of those, because he's really grown into his own under his tutelage. So I'm not sure if that might be something. We have got the game up. Why are they still in the studio? Hello? Can we not have... Can we not have people talking about it? I don't care about what Jamie Carragher has to say, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's an injury. We're getting cooked just before medium rare or well done. Ruined the steak. I said I don't want to be pessimistic. I always want to be optimistic when it comes to Chelsea. I just actually have zero. The thing is, right? I said, as long as we don't draw, I think it's a good result for us, because if we win, great. 3 points, we get back into contention for top 4. Obviously, Liverpool just got shocked by Fulham. Harrison Reed with a late winner, or a late equaliser rather. But obviously, if we lose, then that helps City stop Arsenal from winning the title. So I really don't care, if I'm being honest. It's a win-win for us. So as long as we don't draw. So Peter Drury's on commentary duty. Did you say is it Gary Neville? It's Neville on commentary? Oh, fucking hell. He's not as bad as Carragher, but he's still a bit of a dick. Yeah, exactly. Luke's just saying exactly what I've said. It's a win-win. We either get 3 points and we get back into competing for top 4, or we help City chase down Arsenal. There's going to be a minute silence, it seems like. Oh, it's not a minute silence. It's an applause. I can talk now. Yeah, I said I said this at the top of the stream. I'm feeling really, really ill. As you can probably tell, I'm really nasally. So I'm having to wrap up warm in my onesie. If we win, would you be down for a McFarlane perma hire? To be quite honest, I don't think we have a choice. Because the only person that was stupid enough to say, hey, yeah, I'll come and manage this club, this absolute shit show of an institution you have, was Liam Rosenior. And they've blocked the president of Strasbourg's blocked it. He said he's not coming, so I don't know what's going to happen. But then again, it is 2026. Anything can happen. Apparently, Slaven Bilic is going to be next West Ham manager again. So, you know, I genuinely believe it might be a situation where John Terry gets the interim job. Because obviously it's been reported in recent times that he's probably getting the Oxford job, I believe, for his like first stint. So yeah, I mean, whatever happens, what happens really, innit? I think my Sky Go stream is behind because the game should have kicked off by now, and they're still on the centre circle. Well, the thing is, I think Caballero's going with Maresca. It seems like his entire staff has left, so I'll have to be someone who brings his own. Oh, now there's going to be a minute silence. Okay. I know I don't have to be silent, but like, I don't know. It may feel like I needed to be. I don't know. We are on the right. Yeah, okay, we are on the right screen. Just making sure nothing else on the stream is screwed up. Yeah, luckily we get to see, we keep the set piece coach. Yeah, we can still get Bernardo Cueva, but like, I mean, and he's helped us offensively when it comes to set pieces. We've still been absolutely dross at defending them though, so I don't know if that's particularly a good thing. This stream will be good group therapy. Yeah, maybe. God, I'm just looking at their lineup and like looking at some of the players that they've got, and I'm like, wow, our team is like 4 levels below Man City's. Yeah, that's another thing which I didn't realize. Like, obviously, we understand this, and this is part of the reason why the set pieces have been an issue. Our team is so small in comparison to City's. Like, all of our players, except for like Benoit and Trevor, are tiny. I don't know. Technically, Cole's pretty tall. I'm not going to forget the timer this time. It is Chelsea who will be kicking off from right to left. Boom. And the ball has gone back to one Philip Jurgensen, who will take a long ball up to Joao Pedro. High press from Chelsea has already forced them back to Donnarumma. Here's O'Reilly. He's going to play it down the line already. For Foden, who... No, it's Reinders who was up in the left wing role there for a second. Cleared by Philip Jurgensen, and now I think the pattern will become pretty cemented. City's going to get a lot of possession here, and we're going to have to kind of fight for everything as they start passing it around the back. A little bit of a lazy pass from Foden. They've been forced back to their goalkeeper again. Donnarumma will play it to Diaz. He's tackled by Neto. Good high pressure from Chelsea so far. They've escaped it, though. I think the ball has gone out, though. Yeah. High throw-in on the left-hand side for Malo Gusto to take. It's taken quickly. He is starting at left-back, obviously. Here's Benoit Badiashile. Enzo. It's going to go back to Philip Jurgensen. I think it'll be really interesting to see how we set up in terms of, are we going to continue the same kind of tactics that we were doing under Maresca, or has McFarlane decided to change something? We'll see. Malo Gusto, for the most part at the moment, Gusto is playing strictly as a left-back. He hasn't inverted or anything, so I wonder if we're playing a bit more of a traditional 4-2-3-1. Here's Gvardiol, who is playing at left centre-back today. There's Diaz. Oh god, this is really interesting. Out of possession, we're kind of playing like a 5-2-3, and Estevao is kind of playing like a wing back at the moment. High press from Cole Palmer is forcing Donnarumma out to Nunez. And Enzo has won the ball here under pressure. And he's won us a corner off of Bernardo Silva. I said, good start from Chelsea so far. Our pressure's been pretty good. It will be Reece James to take. If we can get an early goal here, that'll be great for our prospects. We're not going to have a lot of the ball today, I don't think. Reece will whip it into the front post. It's knocked onto the back post, and it's a... Oh. What the fuck is the referee blown his whistle for? What is he even blown for, you dickhead? João Pedro's holding off the goalkeeper. That's nothing. That's nothing. Oh, City do get possession back. Here is the foul Donnarumma, supposedly. Ball will be played to Silva. Now here's Diaz again. Bernardo Silva has dropped deep to pick up the ball here, and he's trying to get it out. Does get it to Gvardiol. I will say, with obviously a new coach possibly coming in, good pressure from Neto to win the ball back. Now Reece James is going to be running up the pitch. Good little flick from him to get it back to Neto, who is starting on the left-hand side for the record. So not Estevao on the left. vidIQ will play it back to Philip Jorgensen. It will be interesting to see the players' reaction, because they've got to kind of force their way into the lineup. Now there's going to be a new coach. Oh my god, it was Gusto who had made the running behind there. He was playing up at striker. It'll be interesting to see if the players kind of react to that, and kind of try and force their way into whoever the new manager is going to be, get into the starting 11. Oh man, City are playing really risky with this passing, and we're almost snatching the ball at every opportunity here. Here's Phil Foden. He's tackled by Enzo. Ball will come back at us though. There's Cherky. He's going to play the ball in behind for Reinders here. Here's Silva. And the flag eventually does go up for offside for the first initial pass. It is raining in Manchester, for the record. Might be snowing, actually. Oh no, it was a handball, actually. It wasn't offside. Good spot from the lino. Jorgensen will play it to Chalobah. Here's Estevao, who is genuinely playing like a right back at this point in time. He gets it to Cole Palmer. Philip Jorgensen taking a bit of a risk. He will line it now. It was a foul by Reece James on Cherky. Erling Haaland just made a really, really good run in behind there, and he was not spotted, thankfully. It's Diaz. Here's Phil Foden on the halfway line. Gets to Cherky, who's playing kind of like a right winger at the moment. He has now gone inside. Here's Gvardiol. He's going to line the ball to the back post, but a bit too far forward, and Jorgensen can claim. Here's Achimpong to Palmer. Tries to nutmeg O'Reilly, and it doesn't work out. He's done good pressure to try and get the ball back here and forced City all the way back. Man, this stadium is dead. By the way, they are making absolutely zero noise. It's like a library. Long ball forward from Gvardiol to Nico O'Reilly. He's gonna dink the ball into the box. Haaland had a really good touch in there, but it didn't work out for them. Battling away is Neto, but Chucky's gonna get the ball back. Here's Diaz again. Gvardiol to Foden in between the lines. Oh, it's great ball. Oh, it's great football. Really good one-touch football from City, but the final ball is a little bit too heavy, and Jurgensen will claim it. Chalobah to Achimpong. He's going to play it down the line for Estival. Good touch from him on his chest. Palmer's made the run in behind. If he could be spotted, oh, he's going to be offside. Yeah. It was good work. He played it. Estival played it to Joao Pedro. He played it over the top, but Palmer made the run for Estival rather than for the second pass. So those three linking up is going to be a good prospect for us at some point. Is Nunez to Chucky. Back to Diaz. And Gvardiol to Rodri. Gvardiol will now play the ball forward for Reinders in behind. He's great touch on his chest. He's going to try and take it down here. Gets it to Cherky on the left-hand side. His pass is blocked by Chalobah and they will be forced back. Diaz out wide for Bernardo Silva. Silva again. Here's Foden. Try to play it over the top for Bernardo Silva, but he's shepherded out very well by Malo Gusto. Chelsea worldwide, and we all hate a certain man. First 10 minutes has been, pretty boring, if I'm being honest. Not much happening. Chelsea defending pretty well. Here's Estival. Oh, lovely little flicker through the legs from Estival, and he gets it to Palmer, but we can't control the ball. Bit of back and forth in the midfield here. It's going to be Cherky who gets the ball, though, stepping away. He's then fouled by Reece James. Just puts in a little nibble. Yeah, no, nothing more than that. It's a foul. There is quite a promising position, this, though. About 27 yards out, I'd say. Cherky and Foden are over it. It favours Phil Foden to whip this into the near post, but see what they do. It's been a bit of a conversation with Tijani Reinders as well, so I think there might be some kind of chicanery happening here. Signal goes up from Cherky. He dinks it behind. Oh, it's a really good intervention from Enzo Fernandez to stop it from going into the path of... I think who was that who was running in? I think it might have been Rodri, actually. Oh, it was Diaz. will be a City corner. And the referee, of course, wants to talk to the players in the box. As ever. Ball whipped into the front post, and it's cleared by Trevor Chalobah. Palmer's going to get on the end of this, you know. He's got Esteval ahead of him. Oh, Palmer's pass was pretty poor, but actually has been given as a handball. Is this a handball? Let's see. I think it's a bit harsh. I don't think that's a handball, if I'm being honest. I think we've been given a little bit of a hand from the ref there. Ball will go back to Trevor Chalobah from the free kick. Here's Jurgensen. Back to Trevor. Long ball into the middle to Joao Pedro is a good one. He gets it to James. Here's Achimpong. High press from City will force us all the way back. Dinked pass into Malo Gusto, who wins his header. Gets it to James, but they kind of got in each other's way there, and we've lost the ball because of it. Needed to be a bit more communication there. It's Diaz again. Oh, great pass into Rodri here. He's going to smash it out to the left, to the right hand side rather, where Bernardo Silva is up against Malo Gusto. Nunez will smash it into the box, but no one was alive to the cross. And here's Esteval, who can pick it up and get us going. Achimpong plays a great ball to Joao Pedro. Oh, but he just couldn't get it touched down. I find it really difficult to making it stick up top. They have just played a long ball, and it's gone off the pitch. Neither team being particularly, what's the word? Entirely accurate with their passes. Don't like that Neto's had a shave. Honestly, I didn't notice. Oh, Damon, welcome in. Didn't see you for the first... didn't see you until just now. Here is Gvardiol as we cross the 15-minute mark. Here's Cherky. Chelsea forcing City back again here. The press is not particularly as as impressive as it was in the first opening 5 minutes, though, and they're just going to pass it straight around us. It's Rodri. Reinders to Diaz. His pass is intercepted by Neto, and Malo Gusto will get the second ball. Here we go. Chance for us to break here if we want to go forward. Neto's just decided not to bother, but here's Enzo. Gets it in behind for Gusto. It's a good tackle in the end by Nunez to stop us from progressing. I'm not sure what Neto was doing there. He just stopped running. Joao Pedro will get it to James. Good work from him under pressure to keep the ball. Here's Achimpong to Cole Palmer, who's dropping deep. Reece James is playing at centre-back at the moment. He has now got the ball and whipped it out to Achimpong. He's going to blaze forward. Here we go. Josh Achimpong with one of those brazy runs. Tries to get it into Joao Pedro, and it's not going to get there, but it's fallen for Palmer. He gets it out to Esteval. Up against O'Reilly. Back to Palmer on the wing. He plays in for Esteval. His pass was a little bit intercepted. And Esteval's battled away with Phil Foden there. Actually shown a bit of strength for the first time in his career. Unfortunately, a little bit too much strength, and the referee has called it as a foul. I'm going to take that as the Josh midfield drive, by the way, on the bingo card. He hasn't particularly gotten on the ball too much so far, but you know he's been having a I think the whole team in general haven't been able to hold onto the ball particularly enough. But he's kind of being tasked as playing as a wing back at the moment, because we're kind of playing a back five when they're in possession. A little bit of a McFarlane special there in terms of the tactics. Is Nunez. He's going to play the ball in. It's intercepted by Badiashile. Gusto will get it forward for Pedro Neto if he can get on the end of it. Nunez will do really well to get it, not once but twice. But now here's João Pedro. Chance for us to break. Oh, João Pedro gets tackled by Rodri, who covered on that left-hand side. It's going to be a City throw on the left, high up on the right-hand side for them. Or high up on the left-hand side on their right side. McFarlane's very vocal on the touchline as well, I've noticed. Good to see. So I wouldn't mind, honestly, I wouldn't mind if we're not going to bring in someone massive. I wouldn't mind him just keeping the job, to be fair. Oh, what's the harm in that, really? If he gets us a result against City, then yeah, give him the keys. Here's Cherky on the right side. We are playing absolute haramble, by the way. like five defenders, 3 midfielders. No one is in away from our third. We are playing so deep. It's actually quite funny. Oh, terrible pass from Gvardiol, and Esteval will pick up the ball. He gets it to Enzo, out wide to Pedro Neto. Here's Chelsea's chance to break. Our striker's not running into the box, though. Here's Neto up against Nunez. He gets it into the box, and it's for Esteval! Oh my goodness gracious me, he just didn't get the greatest connection. Here's Palmer, still chance for us here. Josh Achimpong. Back to Palmer again. Reece James. Palmer searching for a ball in behind. He does play it into João Pedro, but it will be cleared. Here's Nunez now. He's going to play a long ball out to the left-hand side. It's a fantastic ball. It's a brilliant ball. It's Tijani Reinders who's on it. He gets it into the middle for Phil Foden. It's a great touch from Foden. He's going to put it in. Oh, just wide of the right post. The referee's given a goal kick. Was this a goal kick? It might have taken a deflection. That pass from the back was absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's 100% a corner, by the way. Is it? Oh, maybe it's not. It's through the legs. It looked deceptive from the first replay. Good hold-up play from João Pedro. He'll be fouled by Diaz, and we'll get the chance to go forward. Let's look at this Esteval chance again. Does he just miss-hit this, or was it blocked? Oh, it takes the cross takes a deflection. He should do better here, honestly, Esteval. Oh, it's a really good block from Gvardiol, actually. He does get a good connection, but could have been a bit purer. Chelsea with a chance to play some football now with Trevor Chalobah. Here's Josh Achimpong. He's going to try and get past Nico O'Reilly. Oh, he's left one in there on the left back. He is back on his feet now, though. Here's Gvardiol. It's impressive. I should say, it's impressive that Esteval was the man on the end of that chance, considering he's playing a right wing back. We've actually had more touches in their box than they have had in our box, which is quite funny. Here's Nunez. Can he get the ball forward? Bro, we are so deep. It's really funny because we're playing like a really deep formation, but we're playing it on the halfway line. Here's Diaz trying to get a ball forward. This is genuinely like Amorim ball. Oh, it's a great ball in behind. Here's Nico O'Reilly. Gets it to Haaland. Oh, it's a great interception from Chalobah to stop him from getting that. Another good tackle from Enzo. And the ball will get cleared out to Estival. Oh, he can't get past Gvardiol, who was out on the left there. You just feel like, I don't know, I've got a really good feeling about this game now. I was worried at the start. It feels like we're kind of, you know, we're going to be the ones that make the better chances as we play a bit more defensive. Ball around the corner from Joao Pedro is intercepted by Rodri, but Palmer will pick up the ball. James will get it to Chalabar. He gets it back to Jurgensen. High press from City here. He's got to move it quickly, and he does. Here's Gusto. Out to Neto. Into Benoit Badiashile. Good work from Chelsea to play out from the back here. Benoit, can you get rid of the ball, please? He does get rid of the ball, but he's been absolutely clattered by one of their players. From Bernardo Silva, I believe, who went in on him. Not much in that. It's a foul. Here's Jurgensen once more. One thing I will say is they're setting traps. They're trying to get us to play the ball to Enzo and press him. He's like the press trigger. So we're just basically not playing it to Enzo ever. So he can't really get on the ball and dictate things. Also, Pedro Neto and Estival have now just swapped wings. Estival's now on the left. Here's Phil Foden. Plays the ball in behind. Oh, it's almost great, but Gusto will clear it. And his clearance has actually turned out to be a great pass for Joao Pedro, who's being fouled. And the referee will... That's got to be... I think that's, you know, that's been a few from Diaz now, and that was on the halfway line on a break. That could have been a little bit more than that. Yeah, I need Lavia in a match like this, absolutely. Oh, Palmer. I'm not going to lie, Palmer's passing today has been so poor. Every time he gets the ball and tries to pass it forward, it doesn't go out. The ball's going to be dinked into the back post for Erling Haaland, but Benoit Badiashile is there to stop him. He does pick the ball up, though, and gets it to Rodri. Ball to the back post is cleared by Josh Achimpong. Bernardo Silva back in to Reinders. Trying to get away from Josh Achimpong, and Josh stuck to the task very, very well. Good work. He has just said, "Fuck's sake, man," to the referee as the referee is given a corner. It'll be Cherky to take the corner. Rodri's on the edge of the box here. He's going to run to the back post. It is him who gets on the end of it, but Joao Pedro's competed for it. And luckily the follow-up from Nico O'Reilly was not accurate. You know what? Good. I'm going to say congratulations to Joao Pedro there. He showed real desire to get out to that ball to stop Rodri from getting a clean run at it. We haven't been seeing that enough from our defenders in recent times when it comes to set pieces and things. Jurgensen will dink the ball into Joao Pedro. He heads it back to Gusto. Here's Benoit Badiashile. We're going to shift it across the back line here. Here's Chalabar up to Achimpong. Gets it into Cole Palmer. Good touch. It's fouled by Rodrigo. I don't know why I called him by his government name, but there we go. Yeah, we're doing well. It just feels like one of those games where it's going to be like a bit of a smash and grab. If we can get a goal on the break, then if we get the first goal, I feel like this really, really suits us. But we are obviously inviting a lot of pressure by sitting back like this. Here's Gvardiol. To Diaz. Stepping over the halfway line and playing it to Reinders. Ball forward for Rodri is a great one. Here's Reinders. Dinked into the back post for Haaland. And Benoit Badia's shield did just enough to stop him from getting a clean connection on the header. They're starting to grow into the game now. Benoit's been doing pretty well up against the Cyborg so far. Will be another City corner. Haaland is currently being marked by Enzo in the box. That's probably not the best thing. Ball goes into the front post. It's cleared by Trevor Chalobah. Palmer. Chance for us to break here if he can get the ball around the corner. He doesn't. Man, Palmer has been something else today. He has won the free kick off of Cherky, though. Free kick will be taken short, and Jurgensen will sweep it out to Malagusto. Here's Benoit Badia's shield. Long ball from him, up for João Pedro. Diaz has just thrown himself to the floor under literally no touch, and the referee's given it, alright. Here's Rodri. Gets the ball through the lines for Foden, but James will intercept. But Rodri will win the ball back, and referee will give a foul on him. It's Michael Oliver who's the referee, I believe. Oh, fuck off, Neville. Stop talking. Oh, I hate this guy. Bro, this guy pisses me off. They're trying to say that James needs a yellow card after Diaz has thrown our fucking striker to the floor about 7 times already in this game. Fucking dickhead. It's Gvardiol. Carragher's worse, but Neville's still a prick. They're both useless. I hate them both. It's Diaz. It's Nunez under pressure from Esteval. He's forced back. As Diaz once again driving through the midfield. Gvardiol played the ball in behind, but no one made the run, and Jurgensen can easily pick the ball up here. I will say, the thing we've done so far very well is stopped Haaland from getting involved in the game in the first half an hour. Long ball from Chalobah to João Pedro. He's being held by Diaz. Gets no foul off the referee. Here's Bernardo Silva on the right-hand side. Under pressure from Gusto and Fernandez. Here's Cherky. Rodri in behind for Silva, who should be offside here, but the referee's not given anything. Okay, now it has been given. Great. After Phil Foden spooned a header behind. Yeah, he's off by a mile. Here's Jurgensen. To Chalobah. Long ball from him. Up to Neto. He's held off. O'Reilly does really, really well to get the ball there, and he's going to sweep it out to Cherky now. Diaz. Little faint come on Chelsea chant from the away end. Honestly, after the stuff that's been going on, I'm surprised there's anyone actually in our fan base that even purchased a ticket. No, there's protests and things going on as well next week. So here's Silva up against Gusto. He'll get the ball back to Nunez. On the overlap, he's going to whip the ball across the pitch here. It's a good block from Reece James, and now we've got a chance to break with Enzo. He's going to play it down the line for Estival. Can he get on the end of it? It's very good defending from Diaz in the end. Silva into Cherky. Cuts inside, and the ball is blocked by James again. Here's Gusto. He needs to get rid, and does eventually. Just going to come back at us with Rodri, though. Here's Foden, tackled by James. Haaland also tackled by James. Now Jurgensen can get the ball away. Here's Josh Achimpong. Rides the challenge and plays the ball in behind, but no one made the run. We just can't make it stick now. Every time we clear the ball, it just doesn't. We can't play the ball out now. And City is starting to turn up the tempo, and we're not keeping up. Here's Silva to Nunez. Diaz to Foden. Nunez to Silva. Portuguese connection on the right hand side. It's a little dummy from Cherky trying to catch us out, but it didn't fool Malagusto, who was able to clear. Who would I rather have at 6, Moy or Reece? Lavia, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'd rather have Lavia. Lavia or Santos, because neither of the other two are 6s. They're both 8s. Not even Reece. Reece needs to be playing at right back, and Caicedo needs to be playing as an 8. So the reason why our team's never worked out is because Lavia's been injured so much. Our whole project was based around Lavia in the pivot, in that being that solo pivot, and he's been injured so much that we've never been able to play it. There's been talk about us possibly getting Tonali as well. I've been seeing. Enzo. Thing is with Enzo, right? And I don't think a lot of people recognise this, is that everyone always wants Enzo to play as a deep line playmaker. If you leave Enzo as the sole 6, as soon as you turn over the ball, they're just going to run straight past him. He's not defensively sound enough to be able to play as a holding role on his own. If you want to play him there next to Lavia, then that works. But again, without Lavia, it just doesn't work. I think it's part of the reason why Maresca has kind of transformed Enzo into this kind of box crashing 8, as it were, is because he's just not defensively solid enough to play as a 6 anymore. As long as he's up the pitch, he can't really be exploited further down the pitch. There's a wayward shot from Bernardo Silva. I think one thing I will say about this game so far is that Chelsea are really, really frustrating City here. They're unable to get too many clear-cut chances, and we're kind of just forcing them to take long shots or whip in aimless balls into the box. And we are also trying to be using a little bit of gamesmanship here. Here's Josh Achimpong, who's going to be driving through the midfield. He's tackled, though. Ugh. Needs to clear that quicker. Here's Rodri running into the box. He gets it for Foden, but good intervention by Fernandes. Jurgensen will throw it out for Malagusto. Chance for us to actually finally get some play going forward. There's a great run in behind from Neto there. He wasn't seen. Esteval will get it to João Pedro. Gusto back to Badiashile. Here's Reece. I will say Reece is playing as the 6 in this game. Cole Palmer. That's an interesting tweak, is that Palmer has now gone out to right wing and Neto's kind of gone through the middle. don't know if that was just temporary. Honestly, I'd welcome that. Palmer on the right being able to play the balls in behind. We have given the ball away here, though. Here's Erling Haaland. First chance for him to take a strike, and it's going to deflect. Oh, my God. Good save, Jurgensen. Took a deflection off a vidIQ. He had to readjust really quickly there. Oh, it's actually a deflection off a Chalobah. What's that one for the cameras? Let's see. Nah, that's actually a really good save. That's a really, really good save. Ball will be cleared from the corner. Here's Esteval trying to run onto it. Can he get there? Instead, Nunes has to clear. I will say, in terms of, like, people always saying, like, oh, it's Maresca's fault for not utilising the players, right? I think that what I can say is that he was not given the players that he wanted to use his system properly, and he's had to make makeshift adjustments in the starting 11 to, you know, accompany or, like, kind of accommodate for those missing players. Reece James has been dispossessed here. Here's Rodri. Erling Haaland cuts inside and puts it in. Oh my God, it's hit off the post. We're letting him get away with too much now. Growing into the game, see. And I think, again, another thing which kind of come to light now in the wake of him kind of leaving is that he wasn't really controlling half of the starting 11s anyway, because he was being told who to play, and we need to, oh, you can't play this guy because he's injured, or we need to play this guy to up his stock market rating, you know, those types of things. I don't think anyone could strive in this environment, if I'm being perfectly honest. I think our sporting directors are absolute fucking clowns, and I think our ownership at its core is just completely flawed. High press from Chelsea here if they try and play it out from the back. Ooh, O'Reilly's done really, really well there. He gets it out to Gvardiol, who's running up the pitch on the left-hand side. He's being tracked by Palmer. Will be forced to go backwards. A little bit of a late one from Palmer on Gvardiol there. The referee hasn't seen. There's Cherky on the other side. Terrible, terrible shot from him. Let's see this one from Palmer. It's not malicious. He's gone for the ball. Just a little late. Five minutes to go in the half. Will be a goal kick from Philip Jurgensen. Joao Pedro will knock the ball on, but no one can get on the end of it. Estel, the only player deciding to try and press here. Oh, he's almost got the ball off of Donnarumma there. Taking a big risk, the Italian there. Oh, a terrible pass out here, and Reece James will get it to Cole Palmer. Oh, his touch was not good enough, though, and they're going to get it the other way. Good tackle from Josh Achimpong to stop him on the break, though. Really, really important that you got that right. Poor pass out from Benoit vidIQ is hospital for Reece James, and they'll go against us again. Here's Cherky. Ball in behind, and Benoit vidIQ blocks it. It's Reinders. Oh, and it's in. Yep, there we go. That's what you expect. What to do about the ownership? They're not going to say, what do we go here as fan base? Well, the only thing you can do as fans is hit the ownership where it hurts. Don't buy any merchandise from the megastore. Don't purchase tickets. Okay, the protests are great, and we've actually got a clear objective with our protests that's going out before the Brentford game, but The main thing is hurting the hurting the shareholders. The problem that's been happening in recent years is that our fan base is too loyal. They don't decide, oh, you know what, we're not going to pay for tickets anymore, and they go, well, if you're going to keep paying for tickets, well, we're not going to change anything. But yeah, good finish from Tijani Reinders here. Yeah, Jurgensen has no. I mean, Jurgensen probably shouldn't be getting hit by that on his front post, to be honest. But yeah. Good hold-up play from Joao Pedro. He needs some help, though. He's going to get down the left-hand side. Good work from him here. Brilliant work from him, actually. He needs help. Where's the help? No support. He gets it back to Enzo now. Reece James into Enzo. Back heel to Joao Pedro. Good battling away here from our players. The referee shouldn't have been fooled by that, and he has been. Fucking useless twat. Doesn't even touch him. He doesn't touch him, man. He gets the ball. I lied. Never mind. That's going off the bingo card. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's no point. There's no. This is what I say. Like the last protest that the club did was very very naive and very very directionless, and just because the fans were angry, and it wasn't because they actually had a reason or an actual focus behind them. Whereas this time, there's actually an objective. There's a clear kind of set thing. There's set objectives that we want to happen. There's set people that we want to see leave the club. There's set demands that we are asking for and reasons behind them. Whereas before it was a bit directionless and kind of, oh, well, we're just going to complain about something. And like, if it's going to disrupt the peace, that's the whole point. Oh, Benoit Badiashiel's been 1-2'd past here. Oh, Cherky just tackled at the right time. Ball is going behind here for Bernardo Silva, and it's a great intervention from Gusto to stop him from getting it. I think he's won the... Has he won a goal kick as well? City are starting to turn the screw against us as we approach the 45th minute. 2 minutes of added time. Here's Foden to Rodri to Reinders. He's tackled by Achimpong, but it's going to come back at us. Here's Nunes. Long ball from Gvardiol out to Cherky. Here's Nunes again. Foden, Cherky. Switched across for Diaz. Urged to shoot by his faithful. Ball will be played into O'Reilly and he'll smash it against Achimpong for a corner. Interesting again that Rodri is at the edge of the box here. He was talking to Phil Foden there. He was going Phil. So I wonder if they're trying to play it to him. Instead, it goes into the front post. It's cleared by Pedro and then smashed in by Foden, but wayward. Oh, he's got to do better there, but it is on his weaker right foot, I will say. That will be the halftime whistle. I guess the only positive we can take from this is that we haven't been smashed 3-0. So there we go. Whoop. Right, I'm just going to quickly switch onto the Be Right Back screen, and I'm going to get some snacks and stuff like that. Let me pop this on. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Wabam. Boop. I think I'm gonna try and source myself a takeaway. The ownership for the most part, Clear Lake Capital is just kind of it's a name given to two individuals kind of stuck together. One being Feliciano, I believe his name is it Jose or Joe. I think his name is Joe Feliciano, and then obviously my brain's not working. I'm ill. It's Baghdad Barley, I believe, is the main shareholder. I think he has about 70% in the club. He has about 70%, and then it's split three ways between Feliciano, Burley, and Hamburg Weiss, who all have about 11.8% in the club, I believe. Are you doing the thing where you're not shaving until we win £500? No, I grew it out because it's because of Christmas and stuff. But I've just been, if I'm being honest, I've been ill and lazy. I shaved the mustache because it was getting annoying, but apart from that, I'm just being lazy. I need to get my takeaway. We'll also need to check Twitter to see what's going on. I'm really sad. The kebab place I used to get my kebab from has stopped delivering to my area. I think I'm gonna get pizza. Wait, what have I just done? I'm an idiot. I've just completely messed up my order. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if you guys get this. I don't know if I'm just like stupid. When you're ill, like your brain just doesn't work at all. That's what I wanted. Is there any? I'm trying to see if there's any offers on. Do I get myself a? I might get myself a 10-piece chicken nuggets. Sorry, I'm being really. I realize that I'm being very very rude, but I can't. I have to concentrate, or my brain just can't. I'm gonna mess it up otherwise. Right. My order has been accepted. Excellent. Wonderful. Um, Cooking that up. I'm gonna check Twitter and see if see what the people are saying. I bet my timeline is just full of people being absolutely mad. Um, Chance of Roman Abramovich are back in the away end, apparently. Sanchez supposedly has a muscle injury, by the way, and Wesley Fofana has a fever, is what they're saying. Supposedly, Liam Rossinha has just boarded a flight to London, so that's something. Andres Santos is supposedly coming on, and Esteval is the man who's being replaced, which is something. Maybe I think that's probably going to be a switch of Palmer to the right hand side. Sanchez would have kept it 0-0. Absolutely, genuinely. I don't think that. You know what? I'm actually going to take the Poppadom wrists off the bingo if I can find it. Where is it? Am I? Oh, there it is. Well, Steve Player of the match is not happening, so that's good. No, so Fofana took a skiing trip supposedly to France. He's come back from France and he's ill, so he's probably got a cold, I'd imagine. Oh, it's Poppadom wrist is just for weak goalkeeping. If you know what a Poppadom is and how easy it is to break. Yeah, so Santos coming on, Esteval coming off, so that means Palmer's going to go out to the right hand side here, play a right wing. Just fun. Oh, I forgot the timer. I just realised I forgot the timer. We'll do 46. We'll play at 46. Where is the thing on here? Forgot the timer. Gianluigi Donnarumma on the ball as City kicked off. Gusto's also come up to right back, so familiar kind of, scenes for Chelsea for back in the day. Achampong's gone over to the left-hand side. Maybe it might be a back five with Neto as wing back on the left, maybe? Not sure. Around the corner for Joao Pedro. In behind for Neto here. He needs support. He tries to get it back for Palmer and it's blocked, his cross. Palmer didn't really get into the box quick enough there. It's good work from Enzo on the left-hand side to get the ball away, and Joao Pedro snatched in. Ugh. Ball in behind will be picked up by vidIQ. Yeah, so vidIQ's now playing as a central centre-back. We're playing a back five now. We're a back three. Achampong on the left-hand side, Trevor Chalobah on the right. Neto at left wing-back. Gusto's right wing-back. And then Palmer, Joao Pedro, and Enzo are the three kind of further forward. Here's Andre Santos. Dropping deep to pick on the ball. To James. Palmer to Chalobah. Round the corner for James. Trying to navigate our way out of the press here, and Chalobah's done really, really well. Surging up the right-hand side. Cuts back for some reason. Here's James. Benoit vidIQ. I will say I like this setup a little bit more than our other one, although vidIQ has just given a hospital pass out, and James will have to battle away against Phil Foden. He'll clear now. Riley picks up the ball, but it's a good interception from Gusto. He's going to drive forward. He's tackled by Gvardiol, who's gone down injured here. That looks like a bad one. And here's chance for Chelsea to break whilst he's injured. We don't need to show any sympathy here. Go forward. Enzo Fernandez. Lovely little pirouette. Can he get it to Neto? Oh my God. How has he missed? It was an absolute golden opportunity. It was great work from Enzo Fernandez in the box to do a little pirouette and get away from his man. I can't believe Neto's missed that. And Gvardiol, that's one of our greatest chances there, because Gvardiol was down on the deck. It's a 4-on-3 and we somehow not worked out. I can't believe it. It's so good from Enzo, man. That deserved an assist. He's made Matheus Nunes look like an absolute child. Oh, and he just gets underneath it. Interesting that McFarlane has just given an instruction to Reece James on the touchline. Yeah, Gvardiol looks like his race is run here. And it will be Kusanov who's on the sideline, who's going to come on for him. The Uzbekistani. I was going to say, it wasn't Kusanov's debut up against Chelsea, and he had like a really terrible start, and then we just kind of let him get back into the game instead of putting more pressure on him. Yeah, Gvardiol, I don't think there's actually much in the actual challenge there from Gusto. I don't think it's particularly a foul. He's just caught his foot in the turf and he's twisted his ankle, it seems like. Yeah, it's like his front studs get stuck in the ground. He's having to be helped off the pitch here by James. So now Kusanov is now on the pitch. He does not look very good on his feet. He's being helped off by two people here. City will play it out from the back now. And a bit of nervous energy is getting into the City faithful now as they've just played the ball off the pitch. I do like this setup that we're playing, though. I think it kind of suits us a little bit. Here's Jurgensen to Chalobah. Into James. Good ball around the corner for Santos. Great first touch. Oh my goodness. James needs to get the ball away and he just doesn't. Rodri's gone down hurt here. And Reece James is going to get a yellow card. Are they going to show the challenge or are you just going to... Okay. He has just been given a yellow card for kicking the ball. He's been given a yellow card for passing the football. What an absolute fucking tit of a decision that is. Fucking stupid refs. He's now one card away from a suspension because he passed the ball. He did catch him, but who gives a fuck? He passed the ball. He hasn't challenged him. He just ran into him whilst he's passing the ball. Fuck, that's so fucking stupid. Where's his fucking leg meant to go? After you kick a ball. Where's it meant to go? How could he have avoided that in any situation? Utterly stupid, man. Apparently you're not allowed to pass the ball anymore, guys. We Foden to play the ball into the back post, and Andre Santos has won the header. He's been really good since he's come on, by the way, Santos, and he has just got the ball clear too. He's been thrown off the pitch by Cherky there, I think, and the referee says nothing. High press from Chelsea will force the ball out wide, and Andre Santos again will win the ball in the air. He's done really, really well since he's come on. Ball then played off the pitch by Cherky, and we'll get a throw. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Into Joao Pedro. Great first touch, and then he's blocked off by Diaz. That's got to be a yellow card. That could be a red card, honestly. He didn't even attempt to play the ball. He has been carded initially. Yeah. That is a clear foul. It's I don't think they'll give anything more, but those types of challenges are so stupid. Like, he has no intention of playing the ball, and he should have been on a yellow way earlier in this game. He should be off the pitch at this point. He's been manhandling up Joao Pedro all game. I imagine that'll be checked and cleared by VAR in about 2 seconds as they look at it once. We've taken our free kick quickly here. It's Cole Palmer. And then we didn't actually use... Oh my god. Josh Achampong's lost the ball to Haaland. He's got back at him. Good tackle. Good recovery. So I say, good recovery from Josh. I have no idea what he was doing in the first place. It's a fantastic tackle in the end, actually. Brilliantly timed. Will be a City corner, I believe. Whipped into the front post and cleared by Trevor Chalobah for another corner. Enzo's gone down holding his knee in the box. He's got a little bit of a cut on his knee here from something. Has he been studded, maybe? Yeah, he's been injured by Chalabar, actually. Second ball goes to the back post, and the camera operator has had a mare and not shown the free the corner being taken, so that's ticked off the bingo. Youngton will clear it long now. Here's Silver. Ball taken off him, but they'll get it back here with Cherky. Kasanov into Foden. Tackled by Palmer, and then he's fallen to the floor like a loser. Yeah, that's not the first time that one of our players have injured the other. This is not as bad as Everton, where they're getting into fights. But there we are. They're taking ages over this free kick. They have eventually taken it. Here's Rodri. Ball played all the way back to Donnarumma. Smashes it long under pressure. Cherky tackled by Enzo Fernandez. But the ball's going to be tackled again, and here's Haaland. Surging through our whole team. Someone needs to make a tackle on him, and no one is. He takes the shot, and it's blocked by Buddy Ashiel. O'Reilly has been taken off the ball. It will be a Chelsea throw-in. So our players just keep getting into each other's way. You know, this is the thing about Reece James, yeah? He's great at defending, so he's really good at playing as that kind of, you know, holding midfielder at times, but he just constantly gets in other players' way. That's like the fourth time this game where he's just gotten in the way of his midfield partner. Like, it's an easy clean-up for Andre Santos just to pick the ball up there, but he just gets in his way for no reason. Here's Donnarumma. Cross the box to Diaz. High pressure from Chelsea here as Kusanov is going to have to play the ball long. Up to Haaland. Good hold-up play. Here's Rodri to Cherky. Long ball in behind for Reinders. Cuts it back for Cherky. It's a great tackle from Reece James in the middle, and he gets it clear. And Neto will get it away to Palmer. Oh my god, where are you? Play the ball forward, man. Where are you going? Palmer's asking Enzo to make a run up the pitch here. He's just not doing it. There was a great chance for us to break down the right-hand side, and Palmer just didn't bother going forward. I really don't know what he was doing there. Here's James. Out to the wide right for Pedro Neto, who's moved over here. Gusto. Back to Pedro Neto. Back to Gusto. We've got to make the most of those breaks, because we're not going to break them down passing it around. It doesn't feel like. It's Achampong to Enzo. He's going to play the ball forward here. Out wide right for Pedro Neto. The ball was a little bit too high for him, and he can't touch it down. Chalabar will pick up the resulting throw. Let's see this challenge again from Reece James. Yep, he gets the ball. He gets the ball. Good decision from the ref. Here's Santos. Blazing past the midfield here. Go on, Andre. Gets him to Enzo. Josh Achampong's the man who's making the overlap, and he's going around the outside here. Wins a corner. Odd seeing Achampong making the overlap on the left-hand side, but will be a corner, and Palmer's the one who's over it, but I think it should be Enzo to take this. Oh no, it's Reece who's going to be on it. Ball's taken short. We whipped in. Oh, great pass in behind from Gusto, and James will play a little Trivella, but he was offside. I don't think he was offside, if I'm being honest. I'm surprised the flag has been put up. Liam Delap is coming on for Joao Pedro. Yoral Hatto is also coming on for Josh Achampong. Good to see Hatto getting a game, I guess. I feel like Delap, I will say, even though he's been very frustrating in his first few games for us, I think he suits this fixture a lot more than Joao Pedro does, just because he's a bit of a player that can actually run in behind and make things happen. Whereas Joao Pedro is always going to drop deep, and it doesn't really suit us. And in this game, as we've not had, a lot of possession, you kind of need those players that can play on the break. Hatto, of course, has gone out to the left-hand side. Here's Donnarumma. Chelsea going to put on the high presser again here. Kusanov smashes it long. Should go all the way over for Philip Jurgensen. He's going to clear it. Oh my god, he's very risky. But we have dealt with it well. Here's Yoral Hatto. And he's giving it away. Here's Haaland. Takes a strike, blocked by Santos. And Reinders will try and play the ball forward, but it's been shepherded behind by Chalobah. I have no idea what Jurgensen was doing there, honestly. He just decided to I don't even know, man. I don't even know what goes through your head when he decides, oh, you know what, I'm just going to kick this up into the air for no reason. I genuinely have no idea what goes through his head. Here's Chalobah. Switches it. It's going to fall for Cherky here. Good tackle from Benoit Badiashile. Pedro Neto. Takes a little burst around the left-hand side. Gets it to Liam Delap. Plays it in behind for Neto. He's fast. He's not that fast, though. Kusanov will come across and put it out for a throw. Good work from Delap in there. And the ball will be thrown to Delap here in behind. Here's Neto. Gets it through the legs and is fouled there, but Enzo. But the ball will get a break here to Reece James. Out to Malagusto. James will whip the ball into the back post where Pedro Neto is, and he can't reach it. And Enzo can't keep it in either. Ugh. How long before Delap gets a yellow? I should have put that on the bingo card, honestly. I should have put Delap gets a yellow. Still chance for us to get back into this game. We are creating some half chances, let's say. Here's Donnarumma to smash it long. Gets it wide left, or wide right rather, for Cherky. Won by Andre Santos, who's been really, really good since he's come on the pitch, to be fair. Here's Jurgensen. Gets it out to Chalobah. Round the corner for Malagusto. But it's going to fall for Rodri pretty comfortably to pick up here. Here's O'Reilly. I will say one thing. Watching Jurgensen today, I am so bloody glad that Mike Penders exists, because I can't wait to see this guy shipped out of my club. Honestly, every time he gets the ball, he just makes the wrong decision every single time. There we go, he smashed it long this time. There we go, there's a mono curse, comms curse, because he's literally just played an absolute exceptional pass after I said that. Oh dear. Fortunately, Hatto's touch was pretty dog. They have got the ball back. Kusanov will play the ball to the wide left-hand side. Harried by Hatto and will be forced back. Here's Donnarumma. Under pressure from Neto. He's going to have to play it back to Kusanov. Very high press from Chelsea here. We're trying to force turnovers. The ball will be knocked forward by Haaland, but again, Andre Santos covering once more. Here's Jurgensen. To Benoit Badiashile. Good pass from Jurgensen out to Hato. He doesn't have any support. He's going to have to go back to the goalkeeper. This time he clears. Good ball to Liam Delap. Palmer to Delap again. Chance for us to break here. Neto's through the middle. He's played it left for Enzo Fernandez. Or Neto, rather. Oh, just kind of lost it in the end. Gets the ball out to the wide right for Malo Gusto in the box. Up against O'Reilly. And the chance is gone now. James will come across to get the ball as O'Reilly tried to break away. I will say, it's really funny. As soon as I said that Jurgensen's been getting every pass wrong, every single pass since has been great. The ball out to Delap was actually a really good one. Yeah, honestly, just get... I kind of want to see Gittins get on the pitch now. Good ball forward by Andre Santos to Liam Delap, who holds it up well. Turns. Plays it in from behind for Palmer. There's a handball in there. The referee doesn't say anything, and Delap tries to force his way through, but it's eventually cleared. We are starting to create stuff now, after playing it through the middle. The game's opening up a bit. Here's Cherky on the right-hand side, up against Hato. To Rodri. And now City will play it back. Here's Kusanov. To O'Reilly. Foden through to Rodri. Here's Bernardo Silva. Yeah, Delap's been pretty good since he's come on. I said, I feel like he would suit... I always felt like he'd suit this fixture a bit more than João Pedro would. Just seen Yeremi Doku on the sideline, about to come on. I imagine he'll be coming on for probably Bernardo Silva, maybe Foden. Foden's been pretty poor today, so that's probably who I would take off. Donnarumma will smash it long. Held up by Haaland. Good little flick on. But Cherky's going to burst forward here, and he gets it to Bernardo Silva, and it's a fantastic tackle by Yorel Hato. Fantastic recovery tackle from the Dutchman. That's the Hato we knew that he can be. He's had a really shaky time so far. That's a fantastic intervention, actually, genuinely, because he could have very well given a pen away. Will be a throw into Chelsea as City make that change. It's actually Tijani Reinders who's coming off, interestingly. So, Doku on for Reinders. Well, I mean, that's kind of how Delap plays, in all honesty, but I just don't... He doesn't really have the passing to be able to play in that. I think a lot of people kind of underestimate how good Harry Kane is at passing the football. He is genuinely phenomenal at passing. It's not just the hold-up play that's good. So I don't think Delap has that kind of range of passing in him. But he can hold up the ball, lay it off, and then make runs in behind. I think is kind of what he's good at. Which is, again, why I think that he kind of suits this fixture. Because we're not going to get opportunities to kind of, pass our way around and make things stick. He has to kind of just be... He kind of has to be the platform for our other players to play off of, in a way. And then make runs in behind himself. Jeremy Doku is just... First touch is just to dribble the ball off the pitch. I have no idea what he's doing. Luckily, Malo Gusto, who he's up against, is not 32 years old, so he probably won't get much change out of him. Well, there we go. Here's Foden into Doku. Tries to play it around Chalobah, but Reece James is covering. Jurgensen will smash the ball long. Diaz is underneath it. James will get the recovery. And Doku will shepherd that out for a City throw. Our next game is against Fulham. It's interesting. South West London derby. Phil Foden across the box. Reece James is there to clear. Gusto to Chalabar. Gets it to Delap. Great hold-up play again from Delap. Here's Enzo Fernandez. It's a chance for us to break here with Pedro Neto. Oh, he's just taking a bit too much time again, man. Gets it to Hato. Santos. And now the break is finished. Here's Enzo. Good ball into Delap. Great turn. Can he get a strike away? He can. It's a good save from Donnarumma. First one he's had to make today. Delap has been fucking fantastic since he's come on, honestly. You see, he's playing with a point to prove here. Great hold-up play. Great touch. Gets a good strike away. That first touch is brilliant to get away from Kusanov. Oh, it's a deflection on the shot, in fact. Probably aids Donnarumma. Takes all the sting out of the shot. He is obviously a product of the Man City Academy, so point to prove here tonight, I think. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Gets it through the lines to Palmer. Great pass. Oh, Palmer, release it, man. Palmer's been frustrating me all game today. He's been so fucking poor. I know he's coming back from an injury, but it's just decision-making has been so terrible. He just doesn't pass the ball quick enough. Here's Doku. Gets it across, and Santos will block it. Chance for Gusto to get the ball away here, and he doesn't take it. Bernardo Silva has handballed the ball there, and the referee's given nothing. Doku will take a shot, and it's blocked. And now Chelsea will get a chance to break if Neto could have got his first touch right. It's Kusanov to O'Reilly. We're starting to turn the screw here, Chelsea, I will say. Turning the screw a little bit, but speaking of Chelsea, ex-Chelsea player Nathan Ake is on the touchline. It's been reports that we might be in talks to sign him back, actually, for 21 million. Which I think would be a pretty decent bit of cover on that left-hand side, honestly. Be another Dutch left back / left centre back that we'd hire. This is funny. Ball into the middle. Pressure from Andre Santos, but he's fouled Bernardo Silva in the middle. Free kick to be taken by Rodri. 1-2 with Phil Foden. He's had to smash it to the right-hand side where Nunes is. Here's Cherky, tackled by Hato. Great tackle. Enzo will get past his man, but he's not pacey enough to... That's one of those decisions where the player has made the decision, not the referee. He's fallen to the floor and grabbed the ball. And, the referee has to give it as a foul, or otherwise he has to give it as a handball. So silly. Here's Doku on the left-hand side, up against Chalabar. We'll play the ball in behind here. Great pass in behind for Phil Foden. He's going to cut it across, and Badiashile, if he wasn't there, that's a tap in for Haaland. Good work from Benoit. He's been phenomenal today, genuinely. He's been so good. So that pass from Doku is brilliant. That's so good. Great defending from Benoit Badiashile. 15 minutes to go. Will be a corner for Ryan Cherky to take on his right foot. Notoriously a two-footed player. Into the box, and it's cleared by Pedro Neto. Further cleared by Palmer. Oh, high boot there, and the referee hasn't said anything. Here's Phil Foden. Cherky. Shifts it, gets it to the right. His shot is blocked by Chalabar, and the ball is cleared by Enzo Fernandez, and now the offside flag will go up. That Nathan Ake change is not happening, apparently. Oh, okay. Free kick for Chelsea will be taken by Jurgensen. Here's Santos. Benoit Badiashile out to Yoral Hato. Santos. Hato. Needs some support here. He's not getting it. Here's Benoit Badiashile. Out wide for Santos. But he loses out. Wins the ball back though. Gets it to Neto. Back to Santos. Neto will get the ball to Delap. Good touch for Palmer. Neto's continued his run here. Good ball in behind from Palmer. It's a bit higher though. Has to take the ball down. Neto back to Palmer. Is Enzo. Ball. Tries to play a ball to the back post. It's blocked. Here's Reece James. Pedro Neto on the right hand side. To Malo Gusto, who they weren't on the same wavelength there. The ball's just been easily picked up by O'Reilly. He's got it to Doku, who's getting away from Pedro Neto after the advantage is played. Here's Rodri. Ball forward is intercepted by Gusto. Here's Reece James. It's been dragged all over the place by Doku, but he's done really well to get the ball out and gets it to Palmer. Plays it in behind for Liam Delap. Great first touch. Kusanov with him. He's been very, very good there. Really good defending. It's actually kind of... It's actually kind of annoying that... Delap's getting into a fight here as he's pushed a player into the advertising boards. And Bernardo Silva's gone crazy. A lot of mess happening here now. I feel like Delap taking that first touch has actually got Kusanov back into it, because if he lets the ball run in behind, he can just kind of run onto the ball and strike. But because he's taken the touch, it's kind of slowed him down. Nunez is being talked to here. And Delap will eventually be given a yellow. He's going to book someone else too. Yeah, it's just... It just feels like if he lets it run, he can get in behind. Bernardo Silva's been summoned by the referee here. I think it's Nunez who's going to be booked here. Yeah. I assume something happened in the aftermath of that. Isn't that crazy how that's only Liam Delap's second yellow card in the Premier League of the season? Yeah, a little bit of afters from Nunez on Enzo, who was trying to break up the fight. Game being stopped because Diaz was a little bit injured. I think he might be coming off for Ake now, though. Yeah, Diaz off for Neto, or for Ake rather. She goes straight for a red. That is very true. No shot. Bluco actually believe Racine can handle the Chelsea job. Well, I don't think that's their prerogative. I think that they just want someone who'll do whatever they say. I don't think they give a shit, if I'm being honest. They're businessmen. They're not footballing minds. Here's Phil Foden searching forward, plays it in for Erling Haaland, but he's shielded very, very well by vidIQ once again, and Jurgensen can pick up the ball. Benoit's been fucking brilliant today, genuinely. He's been very, very good. He's locked up Haaland for the majority of the game. Here's Jurgensen. 9 minutes plus whatever is added on to play. Can we get an equaliser or maybe even a winner? Here's Gusto. Forward for Delap. Good hold-up play again from Delap, but Gusto's ran past the ball. What's he doing? Good defending from Chalobah, and Reece James will lose out to Doku. Tackle from Andre Santos gets it to Delap. Here's Palmer. Across the pitch to Enzo Fernandez. Does well. Gets it away to Hutto. Ball in behind for Neto is on here, but he doesn't play it. Instead, he goes back to Fernandez. Here's Santos to vidIQ. Reece James. Chalobah. vidIQ again. Here's Hutto. Philip Jurgensen. Chalobah. The ball needs to go forward here, lads. Back to the goalkeeper. He's going to dink it for Hutto. Good chest down. Plays it backwards. Back to Jurgensen. Chalobah. Malagusto. Round the corner for Palmer, whose touch is not a good one, and Rodri will pick up the ball. Rodri has been nibbled at in the end by Palmer, and it will be a foul. This is the problem against playing against City, man. They're so good at just managing the end of games and just not letting you get back into it as soon as they're ahead. It's Ake, who's moved into the left centre-back role. Silva to Doku. Back to O'Reilly. Ball in behind, or all the way back to Donnarumma, rather. Pressure from Delap forces him to Kusanov, who's now on the right. Into Rodri. Ball straight through the lines to Cherki. Stopped by Santos, but will keep coming at us. Here's Doku. Pedro Neto is knackered. I have no idea why he's still on the pitch. Here's Nunez to Haaland, who's out on the right wing. Ball forward is blocked by Santos, and it will come back at us with Kusanov. Phil Foden. Ball all the way back to Donnarumma now. Ake forward to Doku, and he's fouled by Chalobah. Will be another free kick. Free kick taken short by Ake. Foden will give the ball away. Here's Gusto. Reece James. Battling away, but he was tripped by Bernardo Silva, and the referee tried to play advantage, but then brought it back. Here's vidIQ to Hutto. Here's Pedro Neto to Enzo. Tackled by Bernardo Silva. Ball shepherded out for a throw by Hutto, though. It'll come all the way back to Philip Jurgensen. We need to start getting the ball to Delap again. Need one of those balls over the top, please, Philip. Steady goes out to Hutto on the left-hand side. Santos to Hutto. Forward for Pedro Neto, who dropped deep. He's lost the ball, though. And now the ball's going to break for Cherky on the right-hand side. Tracked by Santos. Very good defending from Santos. He needs to get the ball away now. Does. Brilliant play. And he gets us out. Here's Harto. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, this pass is not good enough. Oh, Christ alive, man. This is frustrating. Ball back with Donnarumma. Here's Rodri. Silva. Ball cleared up the pitch, but it should be picked up by Hutto here. It is, and he's passed it straight to Erling Haaland for some reason, and now Cherky's going to break. Oh, God, Hutto, you absolute nut. Cherky into Foden. Great tackle from Reece Malagusto, rather. Here's Doku. Into Rodri. Nunes to Cherky. Ball dinked in behind for Haaland, but a bit too much pace on it, and Jurgensen will claim. Chalobah. Only 3 minutes for us to get something from this game, man. And our team doesn't seem like they really want to get into it, if I'm being honest. I don't blame them. Hato around the corner to Enzo Fernandez. Or to Neto, rather. Back to Santos. Here's Reece James. Malo Gusto. It's just no invention behind our passing. No one wants to play the ball in behind. Here's Andre Santos around the corner to Reece James. Good pass from him. Gets it up to Cole Palmer. Chance for us to break here. In behind for Liam Delap. Up against Nathan Ake. He will beat him to the ball. Gets it back to Gusto. Here's Palmer. Into Enzo. Into Neto. Oh, his first touch is fucking dreadful, as usual. Here's Enzo again. Into Palmer. Out wide for Pedro Neto. Gets the overlap from Harto. He will be used. Here is Harto across the box for Pen. Oh my goodness, Palmer just didn't shoot it. He just misses the ball completely. What is up with this bloke, man? He's been so poor today. Oh my god. I can't believe that has not resulted in a goal. Gusto will give the ball away, but will win it back. Good work from the Frenchman. Will be a throw, though. It's a great pass in from Harto. There's just no conviction behind his swing at the ball. There's been chances for us to win this game, you know. There really has. We've not taken any of them. Throw is one in the air by Chalobah. Handball from Bernardo Silva will give us another free kick. Chance for us to load the ball into the box here. Both centre-backs have gone up to... There's going to be 6 minutes of additional time as well. We can definitely win this game, you know. If we get something from this free kick... It's Reece James over it. Very, very deep. Ball swung into the front post and it's way too much on it, and Donnarumma will easily claim that. Now it's a chance for City to break. Here's Doku. Up against Reece James. He's never winning that exchange. Gusto will try and get it to Fernandez, but Cherky's tackled him. Great tackle from Santos to get it away. Here's Pedro Neto. Break for Chelsea on here. Gets it to Delap. Kusanov will kick it out for a throw. Andre Santos. little bit of momentum swinging in Chelsea's favour here if we can get the ball forward. Here's Reece James. Over the top for Malo Gusto. It's a good pass. And he's going to beat Ake to this ball, Gusto. He's fouled, but the referee says nothing. And he's kicked the ball off the pitch. And it's going to be a corner. Or a goal kick. I don't know what's happened there. Ugh. I have no idea what's happened to Gusto there. He's just shut down like a robot. He just went, pew! Player of the match has been given to Tijani Reinders, obviously the only goal scorer. But he has given a subtle nod to Reece James as well. Harto to Neto. Surging up the pitch here, Neto. Gets it to Fernandez. His pass is just not good enough, though. Ball's going to come at us again. Intercepted by Andre Santos. Forward from Enzo. He's dragged back by I believe that was Bernardo Silva. He's also going to be booked for kicking the ball away. It's his 5th card of the season. Here's Reece James. Out wide for Malo Gusto. Brilliant work for get away from O'Reilly. Gusto plays the ball in behind. It's a good ball. It's got to be in from Enzo Fernandez. Come on, Enzo. Enzo G/A. He's jumped into the crowd. He's going to get booked, but late equaliser from Chelsea. I don't really like it though, to be honest. Unless we get another one, then I'm kind of like about it. But there we go. My takeaway has just turned up as well. I can't pick it up at the moment. You know what? Malo Gusto, take a fucking bow. What a bit of play from him. He just says fuck you to Nico O'Reilly. He just goes around. It's a good ball in behind. And Ake gets a little touch and it falls to him. And to be fair, it's just a horrific bit of defending at the back post in the end. And this is why Enzo plays here and not deeper, because he always gets into these positions. That's also over 3 yellows, I forgot about that. You know what? Hats off to Callum McFarlane. He set us up really, really well today. First ever game in Premier League management, and he's taken Manchester City to a 1-1 draw. I'm afraid that we have wasted a bit of time celebrating, though. We could have probably gotten another goal. We've spent about 3 minutes celebrating. I don't think they'll add on that 3 minutes. Here's Nathan Ake. Springing our step now, Chelsea. Long ball from Nathan Ake. Chalabar will kick the ball away. It's Nico O'Reilly to take the throw. They're going to obviously want to get the win, so they're going to push forward here. handball from Bernardo Silva will be a chance for us to load the ball forward again. Enzo, of course, being booked in the end for that celebration, but long ball forward for Liam Delap, who's going to get on the end of this. Good first touch. Gets it to Palmer. Around the outside, Cole Palmer. Oh, tries to get the ball in, but Rodri will smash it long. It's going to come back at them, though. Enzo Fernandez. Bursting forward. Tries to get the ball. Tries to get a strike away. He got a bit overzealous there. And Donnarumma will try and clear this now. We're playing over the 6 minutes. Benoit Badiashile gets it away. Malagusto even further. Ake gives it straight to Gusto. Smashed long by Chalabar. Smashed long again by Ake. They're desperate now, City. If I'm being honest, we probably beat City under Maresca, if I'm being totally honest. Because we probably would have played into them pressing us and played around, and we haven't really been doing that today. Gusto will take the throw. Up to Liam Delap. Good first touch. Gets it to Palmer. Oh, he's played the ball wide. It could have gone forward for Delap, but he goes wide instead to Fernandez. Here's Rodri. Plays the ball forward. Haaland. Cherky. Plays it across, and it's straight out of touch, and that's the full-time whistle. I mean, it's the worst possible result for us, let's be honest. You know what, I'm going to take a McFarlane ball in full flow. 3 spaces for us to not losing. No Portuguese goal scorer. None of the other this. None of the other bits here. Yeah. Given the circumstances, I mean, yeah. I guess it's a point gained. I imagine that puts us above United now, does it not? Let's check the table. They drew to Leeds today. Yeah, that keeps us ahead of United. We're in 5th place now. We're obviously 3 points behind Liverpool, who also drew today. But that does put Arsenal 6 points clear, which is the main problem. Well, we'll have to see what happens when it comes to our managerial, situation come the next game. Our next game is on the 6th, I believe, against Fulham. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh no, it's on the 7th. It's on the 7th on Wednesday. We play Fulham. That'll be the next stream. That'll be going live at 7:20 because kickoff is past. So that'll be the next thing, and hopefully we have an actual coach by then. It remains to be seen. Thank you guys for hanging out as ever. Let's get our emotes in chat real quick. What about? Sorry, the illness has taken over me at this last bit. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. I have to go get my takeaway because it is getting cold. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you on Saturday, I believe. No, Wednesday, rather.